Hi, hello. This is your Dr. Cidambi once again today with a very interesting topic. I know I'm in my pajamas, ready to retire for the night, but then I said, why don't I do this topic, which really is pretty interesting, and I thought it just came to my mind that I should do it right now, and I thought it doesn't matter, you know, so how I look does not matter, what I'm going to convey matters. Isn't that right? Right? On that note, let's really get started. It's the midlife transitions, menopause and andropause. Yes, buckle up, guys. We are going to go beyond hot flashes and mood swings. We have fascinating research which talks about it's not all about all doom and gloom. It's a relief. Let's be real. Most of us really think about menopause, but not andropause. Andropause is for men. It's not picnic in a park, For what you've been learning, is this transition can really become a chance for couple, kind of get the reset button turned on. That's what it is. Before we get, more lovey-dovey, let's really talk about the hormones, right? These hormones can definitely cause some drama. Understanding what's happening in our body can empower us, right? Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, yes. So, no more shying away from the science, right? Let's really talk about what is the deal with these hormones, with menopause. Let's really talk about menopause. When women's ovaries are deciding to retire, they wind down production. The levels of estrogens and progesterone, the key hormones, they start to fluctuate. They go little haywire. That's what it is. You're on a roller coaster. So up, down, all over the place. That's what the hormones are doing. The estrogen and progesterone goes on a roller coaster ride during menopause. That can lead to the hot flashes, the mood swings, and all those fun stuff. So it's not just the physical symptoms, right? These hormonal shifts can also impact on the energy levels, emotional sensitivity. So it's like suddenly everything is making you cry, right? That can happen. And it's not just limited to women. Men going through andropause experience a gradual decline of testosterone. And guess what? That can also mess with their mood. Hold on. Men have mood swings too. Oh yeah. It's not just a female thing. Irritability, fatigue, even feelings of sadness or depression can crop up. Just like women, sleep can get affected too in a man. So now this hormonal roller coaster can really throw a wrench into couples' dynamic. So hold on a second. If both partners are dealing with their own internal earthquakes, how on earth are they going to be able to support each other? Each one of them are going through their own drama, right? So with communication, the communication becomes essential. It's not just talking, it's really listening. It's really understanding what the other person is going through. It's easy said than done, especially when both of you are going through, it's going through a rational conversation, you get angry. It's not really a recipe for success. So communication is key. So what are we going to be communicating? What are the common issues couples face during these transitions? The one biggie is changes in libido or sexual desire. And that's the topic that can be, a bit awkward to talk, right? For sure. Not exactly a dinner table conversation, but it's important. It's totally normal for both men and women to experience the shift in libido during this transition. Those shifts can be a source of stress and even resentment if they're not addressed openly and honestly. So we are talking about libido, which brings to that big area of intimacy. How does this affect the intimacy of the couples? The studies have shown that these transitions can really is the time for both the couples to really revisit visit and redefine intimacy. For some couples, it might mean exploring different ways to be physically intimate. Maybe it's focusing on sensual touch rather than intercourse. Or maybe it's about being more intentional foreplay. So it's not about the physical. Its intimacy can also be about emotional closeness, about feeling seen and heard by your partner. That can still be an intimacy, right? So we get so caught up in the day-to-day that we lose sight of those little moments of connections. It happens to the best of us. And during this transition, it's so important to prioritize this moment. Whether you're sharing time cuddling on the couch or taking time to listening to each other, you have to figure out how to be in sync with each other and changing rhythms. Sometimes you step on each other's toes, but you need to keep laughing. Exactly. Laughter is the essential. Don't forget to have fun. So we talk about communication, intimacy, and the importance of laughter. The emotional side of the side is very important. How do couples go through this emotional ups and downs during this transition? It's simply acknowledging to be not okay is okay, right? It's normal to feel the range of emotions, to give each other permission to feel whatever they're feeling. There's no judgment. It's pure empathy. And it's also about remembering that you're a team, right? You're in this together. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? So, right, beyond communication and empathy, couples can do something more, right? Practicing self-care is huge. And encourage each other to boost their well-being, whether it's exercise, spending time in nature, or pursuing a hobby. So when you feel good, you're more equipped to show empathy to your partner and more support to your partner. Don't underestimate the power of just asking, how can I support you right now? That shows that you care, you're present, and you're willing to, right? It's such a small thing. It's so powerful. It's so optimistic, when it seems like with the right approach, these transitions don't have to be the relationship killers we often make them to be, right? They can actually be an opportunity to grow, for growth. When you emerge from this transition, you come out on the other side with more connection, more understanding, more empathetic. So when you're navigating the menopause and andropause transition, it's a journey and it's not a destination. Be kind to yourselves and keep talking. And don't forget to have fun along the time of transition. Keep exploring, keep connecting, and remember, you got this, right? As a couple, you can do this, all right? On that note, I'm saying good night to you guys. Enjoy. Have a good night.